विद्यार्थी मित्रांनो, मागील सेशनमध्ये आपण न्यूलँड्स ऑक्टेव्ह याच्याविषयी जाणून घेतलं. तर या सेशनमध्ये आपण मेंडेलिव्हज क्लासिफिकेशन ऑफ द एलिमेंट्स मेंडेलिव्ह पिरियडिक टेबल या कंटेंटविषयी समजून घेणार आहोत. सो फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल we are going to somewhat review which topic we have to discuss in the last session. And we have to discuss about Newland's octave. Octaves. Okay. So first of all, we have to discuss about the rule of octave that is given by the न्यूलँड्स. न्यूलँड्सने दिलेल्या रूल आपण पहिल्यांदा डिस्कस केला. त्याच्यामध्ये काय पाहिलं आपण, हे अरेंज द एलिमेंट्स अकॉर्डिंग टू द ॲटॉमिक मास, इंक्रीजिंग ऑर्डर ऑफ द ॲटॉमिक मास, and every element is going to be repeating the chemical properties of the first element, and that by using that rule he is going to be arrange the known 56 elements. Out of that 56, there are about 17 elements properly arranged which are going to be obey his rule. Then we have to discuss about whatever the merits of Newlands. What are the merits of Newlands we have to discuss. That he gives proper rule for his classification. Supportive that rule, he compared his rule with the octave in music. Then he utilized the concept of atomic mass. It's okay. A concave rule. Then use chemical properties. It's okay. Then whatever he introduced concept of, he is not properly explained, but he introduced the concept of row and column. Okay. He did not explain about the concept of periodicity or repetition. He does not explain the cause of repetition of the chemical and physical properties, but he mentioned about the repetition of chemical and physical properties. What are the demerits? The demerits of Newland's classification is nothing but he arranged two elements at one place for its conveniency. त्याने त्याच्या सोयीसाठी दोन एलिमेंट एका ठिकाणी प्लेस केले. त्याच्यानंतर आफ्टर कॅल्शियम द एलिमेंट्स आर नॉट गोइंग टू ओबे द न्यूलँड्स ऑक्टेव्ह. कॅल्शियम नंतरचे जे काही एलिमेंट्स होते ते एलिमेंट्स त्याचा रूल कॅल्शियम नंतर फॉलो करणारे नव्हते. देन सम एलिमेंट्स belongs to some groups have totally different properties, and they are going to be placed in that group, such as a metal is placed in a non-metals. It's okay. The two demerits are I have to miss out in last session. Let us discuss here that Newlands does not leave of space in his periodic table for those elements which are not founded at that time, or still which are not going to be find out. म्हणजे न्यूलँडने त्यावेळेस असं गृहीत धरलं की देर आर ओनली 56 एलिमेंट्स, म्हणजे फक्त 56च एलिमेंट आहेत, 56च्या पुढे एलिमेंट नाहीत असं त्याने गृहीत धरलं होतं. आणि म्हणून त्याच्या टेबलमध्ये कुठल्याही प्रकारे नंतर शोधले गेलेले कुठल्या प्रकारचे एलिमेंट्स मानता येणार नव्हते किंवा त्यासाठी कुठल्या प्रकारची सोय त्याने केलेली नव्हती. This is one of the most important drawback or mistake of the Newlands octave. That is, Newlands have no idea idea about about new elements which are not still discovered. There was no space for such elements in his tabular फॉर्मेट. त्याच्या टॅब्युलर फॉर्मेटमध्ये अशा एलिमेंटसाठी कुठल्याही प्रकारची जागा नव्हती. सो वन ऑफ द अगेन important point we have to miss out that at that time the noble gases are not going to be discovered, and therefore no prediction about the noble gases, inert gases done by the Newlands, and also he do not reserve space for those elements belongs to the inert group or that inert gases. There was no prediction about inert gases and no reserve space for the arrangement in his table. So these are two again demerits of Newland's rule. How many elements he try to arrange? He tried to arrange 56 elements. For his conveniency, he placed 2 elements at one place. Then in merits we have to discuss atomic mass. Then there is concave rule, supportive example or supportive is given by means of the octavian music. Then chemical properties are going to be repeated. Then row and columns are going to be first time introduced by the Newlands. These are the features of Newland's octave, Newland's classification. So already we have discussed the merits and demerits. Now whenever there are demerits or limitations to the any classification, that demerits or limitations are nothing but the stimulation for the next research. So okay, now the next research or next attempt done by the Russian chemist and Russian scientist name as Mendeleev, that is Mendeleev's periodic table. I am going to discuss about now Mendeleev's periodic table. So that Dmitry Ivanovich Mendeleev was the full name of Mendeleev, that is Dmitry Ivanovich Mendeleev was the Russian chemist. Russian chemist who done the third attempt and first successful attempt to classify the elements. Dmitry Ivanich Mendeleev, born at Tabasco in Siberia at 17th February 1834. That is 7th February. Born on 7th February 1834 in Tabasco. There is a region of Siberia in Russia. But Mendeleev's biography. Mendeleev, Russian chemist, who was going to attempt the third and first successful attempt to classify the elements. But the Mendeleev also used the concept of atomic mass. Mendeleev also assumed that the atomic mass is the fundamental property of the matter, the fundamental property of the elements, and he is going to be utilize that fundamental property of the element for his classification. So, along with the atomic mass, he is also going to be considered about the chemical and physical properties. Along with the chemical and physical properties, Mendeleev discussed about the boiling point, melting point, density of the elements, as well as he also considered about the molecular formula of the elements which are going to be formed with especially with the hydrogen and oxygen. Mendeleev observed that near about all elements are going to be reacting with the hydrogen and oxygen, and there is a somewhat criteria when they are going to be react with hydrogen and oxygen, means how many atoms of the hydrogen and how many atoms of the oxygen is going to be reacted with the atoms of the particular element. Depending upon these compounds and study of that compounds, that Mendeleev is going to be classify the elements and decide whatever the sequence of the elements. So the concept of the atomic mass used to arrange the elements. So along with the atomic mass is going to be considered about chemical and physical properties. Chemical and physical properties of the elements for the arrangement. So Mendeleev considered about melting, boiling points of elements during arrangement and density of elements. Also considered by him during arrangement. So important is that these are all common, that is chemical, physical properties, then whatever the melting and boiling point, whatever the density, these are the common for De Vries also, Newlands also. But Mendeleev is going to be concentrate on the topic that most of the elements are going to be reacted with hydrogen and oxygen. Mendeleev point out that point out that most of elements reacted with hydrogen and oxygen forming corresponding hydrides and oxides. So whenever the elements are going to be forming hydrides or oxides at that time, they have a fixed criteria during the forming the compounds. When the elements forming hydrides and oxides when the elements forming hydrides and oxides they have fixed criteria. And that fixed criteria is going to be picked up by the Mendeleev and utilized for his classification. So, what is the procedure done by the Mendeleev during the arranging the elements in a tabular form? First of all, he is going to be arrange all the known elements at that time. At that time, there were 63 elements are known, or 63 elements successfully arranged by the Mendeleev in a tabular form, in a compact form. He arranged that 63 elements according to the increasing order of their atomic masses. This first one, that is Mendeleev. Arrange these all known 63 elements according to increasing order of atomic masses. Then Mendeleev realized that after some fixed interval of the time, the chemical physical properties of the elements are going to be repeated. And that repetition of chemical and physical properties after a fixed interval of time, he termed as a periodicity. So what is meant by the periodic? Your second, we realize that chemical and physical properties of elements get repeated after a fixed interval of time. Fixed interval time, that chemical and physical properties are going to be repeated, and that repetition is joined with the concept of atomic mass and construct a rule. So what are the rule of the classification given by that is Mendeleev's law of classification, that is chemical and physical properties of the elements here is the rule given by the Mendeleev. So what is meant by that? तर मूलद्रव्याचे जे काही रासायनिक आणि भौतिक गुणधर्म आहेत ते त्याच्या वस्तुमानाच्या आवर्तीत असतात, आवर्तनात असतात. So what is meant by the periodic function? Periodicity or periodic. Whenever any criteria is going to be repeated after fixed interval of time, it is called as periodic or periodicity. It's okay. The process, the phenomenon which is going to be repeated after fixed interval of time, it is called as a periodicity. Example, day and night. This is nothing but the periodic function. It's okay. Means after 12 hours there is night. After 12 hours there is sun is going to be rise. Sunset and sunrise. This is nothing but the periodic function. It's okay. So the definition of periodic function is the phenomena. The phenomena if repeated within fixed interval of time. I call as periodic phenomenon. So by using that rule, Mendeleev able to arrange all the elements. It's okay. So whatever the precaution taken by the Mendeleev during his arrangement. So whenever Mendeleev started to arrange the elements in a rows, at that time he is going to be alternately consider about their chemical properties. Whenever he got the elements having a similar chemical properties to the first element, he placed that element to the below of the first element after starting the second row. Similarly, starting the third row, fourth row, fifth row, seventh row. In this way, he arranged all the elements. It's okay. He leaves some blank spaces in his arrangement. It's okay. So the chemical properties mostly depending upon the oxides and hydrides is going to be removed. So many that is demerits of the or limitations of the Newlands, and that is why Mendeleev successfully arranged the 63 elements. So now we are going to discuss about the merits of Mendeleev's classification. So merits of Mendeleev's periodic classification. What are the first merit? पहिला मेरिट काय असेल त्याच्या क्लासिफिकेशनचा? तर त्यावेळेस माहीत असलेले सगळे 63 एलिमेंट मेंडेलिव्हने आपल्या आवर्त सारणीत मांडले. मीन्स all known 63 elements are going to be arranged by the Mendeleev in his periodic table. This is the first merit. त्याचं पहिलं मेरिट काय होतं की त्यावेळेस माहीत असलेले सगळे 63 एलिमेंट्स त्याने आपल्या आवर्त सारणीत मांडून टाकले. So okay. Now he considered about the chemical and physical properties along with the forming compounds. This is one of the most important merit. त्याचा महत्त्वाचा मेरिट काय होता आणि केमिकल आणि फिजिकल प्रॉपर्टीज तर पाहिल्या, परंतु फॉर्म करणारे हायड्राइड्स आणि ऑक्साइडचे कंपाऊंड याच्यावरती जास्त जोर देऊन त्याने क्लासिफिकेशनसाठी त्याचा वापर करून घेतला. whatever the most important thing again, त्याने अजून जे महत्त्वाचं जे घेतलं so Mendeleev again is going to be a correct one more limitation of the Newlands by leaving the blank spaces in his arrangement. मेंडेलिव्हने न्यूलँडचं एक जे डेमेरिट होतं ते डेमेरिट त्याने रिमूव्ह केलं, काढून टाकलं. ते कुठलं तर त्याच्या पेरियडिक टेबलमध्ये त्याने काही ब्लँक स्पेसेस सोडल्या, काही रिकाम्या जागा सोडल्या, काही रिकामे बॉक्सेस सोडले की जेणेकरून जे एलिमेंट्स आजपर्यंत शोधले गेलेले नव्हते, म्हणजे त्याच्या काळापर्यंत जे शोधले गेलेले नव्हते त्या न शोधलेल्या एलिमेंटसाठी त्याने ती जागा सोडून दिली. ठीक आहे. तर मग पुढचं मेरिट असं आहे की त्याने फक्त त्या रिकाम्या जागा सोडल्या नाहीत. ही नॉट ओनली लिव्ह द ब्लँक स्पेसेस बट ऑल्सो मेक द प्रेडिक्शन अबाउट दॅट एलिमेंट्स विच आर स्टील अनडिस्कवर्ड. म्हणजे त्या कालावधीपर्यंत जे एलिमेंट शोधले गेलेले नव्हते त्या एलिमेंट्सबद्दल त्याने प्रेडिक्शन मांडलं. ही नॉट ओनली मेक द प्रेडिक्शन बट हिज प्रेडिक्शन्स आर ऑब्झर्व करेक्टली आफ्टर दॅट डिस्कवरी. म्हणजे त्याने जे प्रेडिक्शन मांडलं होतं, ही प्रेडिक्टेड अबाउट द ॲटॉमिक मास, ही प्रेडिक्ट अबाउट द नेचर ऑफ द कंपाऊंड, ही प्रेडिक्ट अबाउट इट्स डेन्सिटी. व्हॉट आर द एलिमेंट, जो एलिमेंट शोधला गेला नव्हता त्याच्या जागेवरती त्याने एक्सपेरिमेंट मानून काहीतरी एक नाव देऊन, एक विशिष्ट नाव देऊन त्याने त्याची डेन्सिटी, त्याचा ॲटॉमिक मास, त्याची रिॲक्टिव्हिटी, त्याच्यानंतर त्याने ते कुठल्या प्रकारचा कंपाऊंड तयार करतील याच्याबद्दल त्याने प्रेडिक्शन मांडले होते. आणि ते प्रेडिक्शनसुद्धा पुढे भविष्यात जाऊन खरे ठरले. आणि त्याने ज्या जागेवरती ते प्रेडिक्शन मांडले होते त्या जागेवरती नवीन शोधले गेले एलिमेंट काय केले गेले, बसवले गेले. तर अजून एक न्यूलँडचं जे काही डेमेरिट होतं, ते न्यूलँडच्या डेमेरिटमध्ये कुठेतरी कोबाल्ट आणि निकेलला त्याने एका जागेवरती बसवलं होतं आणि त्यामुळे तो डेमेरिटमध्ये किंवा तो अनएक्सेप्टेबल झाला त्याचं क्लासिफिकेशन. सो सम atomic masses of the some elements are corrected during the arrangement of the Mendeleev. मेंडेलिव्हने ज्यावेळेस आपलं अरेंजमेंट केलं त्या अरेंजमेंट दरम्यान त्या काही एलिमेंटचे जे ॲटॉमिक मास आहेत ते मोठ्या प्रमाणावरती करेक्ट करण्यात आले. म्हणजे ॲट द स्टार्टिंग बेरिलियम हा ॲटॉमिक मास 14.09, बेरिलियमचं जे ॲटॉमिक मास होतं ते 14.09 इतकं होतं. तर ते जवळपास 9.4 पर्यंत त्याला करेक्ट करण्यात आलं. म्हणजे 14.9 वरनं ते 9.4 वरनं करेक्ट करण्यात आलं. मीन्स इन दिस वे द क्लासिफिकेशन ऑफ मेंडेलिव्ह इज मोस्ट युजफुल और मोस्ट प्रॉपरली डन बाय द हिमसेल्फ. अगेन whenever the noble gases are going to be discovered, though he does not predict about the noble gases, but whenever the noble gases are going to be or inert gases are going to be get detected or get find out at that time, without change in his table, he is going to be introduce the zero group and arrange that elements. It's okay. So we are going to list out each and every merit of that Mendeleev. That is Mendeleev get success. Mendeleev get success to arrange all known 63 elements. So whatever the second one, that is he leave some blank spaces or box in his arrangement for those elements which still not discovered. जे त्या कालावधीपर्यंत शोधले गेले नव्हते त्यांच्यासाठी त्याने he not only leave blank spaces but also predict some prediction about about atomic mass is density, nature of compound, forming by those unknown elements. त्या एलिमेंट्स जे अननोन एलिमेंट्स होते त्यांचं नेचर आम्ही काय केलं डिस्कस केलं. Regarding my information is going to be mention the three elements. We predict the three elements. That is first one is the Eka boron. Eka boron. Second one Eka aluminium and Eka silicon. These three elements are going to be predicted by the Mendeleev. Whatever the atomic mass, predicted atomic mass is 44, then predicted atomic mass is 68, and predicted atomic mass is 78. That's okay. And whatever, when the further discovery is going to be carried out or completed, this element Eka boron is termed as a scandium. Scandium, and the scandium have an atomic mass 45.0. That is 45.0. Then second one is the Eka aluminum is known as the gallium, and whose atomic mass is 69.7. And third one is the germanium with atomic mass 72.6. 72.6 means whatever the prediction done by the Mendeleev according to the atomic masses is near about closer. That is 44 predicted, 45 actually when the element is going to be discovered. This atomic mass is 45. 60 is the predicted for the Eka aluminum, which is a gallium. It is 69 point. So it means whatever the prediction done by the Mendeleev is completely or approximately equal. So another merit of the Mendeleev's classification is nothing but he does not predict about the noble gases. He does not predict about the noble gases. And noble gases विषय जास्त prediction मानलं नाही. But after discovery of the noble gases, these are going to be easily get fitted or get arranged in his classified table with the invented a new group, that is zero group. Though Mendeleev doesn't predict about inert gases after their discovery. Without any disturbance, these noble gases get arranged in his tabular form. Means there is not much more efforts taken by the Mendeleev to arrange those elements in his table. He just invented a new group, give him a new column, mention it as a zero group, and arrange that noble gases. These are all about the merits of the Mendeleev periodic table. So I am going to revise that points, which are the merits of the Mendeleev. That is, Mendeleev arranged all known 63 elements. This is the one most important merit of the Mendeleev's classification, because we have already studied that Dubé-Reiner also and Neil also unable to classify all the known elements at that time. It's okay. Now Mendeleev gets success to explain his law over all the 63 elements. त्याने पूर्ण 63 elements वरती आपला लॉ काय केला, एक्सप्लेन करून दाखवला, आणि म्हणून ही त्याचा फार मोठा सक्सेस होता. त्याच्यानंतर द मोस्ट इम्पॉर्टंट डेमेरिट ऑफ द न्यूलँड्स इज गोइंग टू बी गेट रिमूव्ड बाय द मेंडेलीव थ्रू द लिव्हिंग ब्लँक स्पेसेस इन हिज टॅब्युलर फॉर्म. न्यूलँड्सने जी चूक केली की न्यूलँड्सने फक्त 56 एलिमेंट्स गृहीत धरले, 56 एलिमेंटच्या वरती एलिमेंट्स नाही असं गृहीत धरून त्याने त्याचा टेबल बनवला. परंतु मेंडेलीवने काय केलं, मेंडेलीव लिव्ह सम ब्लँक स्पेसेस इन हिज टॅब्युलर फॉर्म. त्याच्या टॅब्युलर फॉर्ममध्ये त्याने काही रिकाम्या जागा सोडल्या. ही कन्सिडर दॅट देअर आर सो मेनी एलिमेंट्स विच आर स्टील डिस्कवर्ड. अजून भरपूरसे एलिमेंट शोधायचे बाकी आहेत असं त्याने म्हटलं. ही नॉट ओनली लिव्ह द सम ब्लँक स्पेसेस, फक्त त्याने ब्लँक स्पेसेस सोडल्या नाही तर ही बट ऑल्सो ही मेक द प्रिडिक्शन अबाउट दोज एलिमेंट्स विच आर अननोन ॲट दॅट टाइम. ज्यावेळेस जे शोधले गेले नव्हते, माहीत नव्हते अशा एलिमेंटबद्दल त्याने प्रिडिक्शन सुद्धा मांडलं. He predicted about their density, their atomic masses, and what are the nature of the compound forming by that element. That is, ekka aluminum, ekka boron, ekka aluminum, and ekka silicon, which is the further is going to be get founded as a whatever the scandium, then germanium, and scandium, gallium, and germanium, which are founded after all, and whatever the prediction done by the Mendeleev are going to be near about correct about those elements. It's okay. One of the important merit of the Mendeleev's classification is nothing but the atomic mass of the some elements are correctly, which are taken wrongly up to the classification of the Mendeleev. आणि मेंडेलीवने जोपर्यंत क्लासिफिकेशन केलं तोपर्यंत काही एलिमेंटचं जे ॲटॉमिक मास होतं ते ॲटॉमिक मास चुकीच्या पद्धतीने घेतलं जात होतं, आणि मेंडेलीवच्या क्लासिफिकेशनच्या वेळी ते सुधारण्यात आलं. बेरिलियम वॉज द एलिमेंट whose atomic mass taken as a 14.9 up to the classification. After the classification of the Mendeleev's, it can be corrected up to the 9.40. This is the important merits of the Mendeleev. मेंडेलीवने आता जे काही संकल्पना दिल्या, मेंडेलीवने जे क्लासिफिकेशन दिलं त्या क्लासिफिकेशनवर आधारित हे काही मेरिट्स आपण काढले. त्याच्यामधलं अजून एक मेरिट होतं की जरी त्याने नोबेल गॅसेस किंवा इनर्ट गॅसेस विषयी प्रिडिक्शन मांडलं नाही, बट आफ्टर देअर डिस्कवरी इझिली दॅट नोबेल गॅसेस आर गोइंग टू बी गेट फिट इन हिज टॅब्युलर फॉर्म. त्या टॅब्युलर फॉर्ममध्ये हे काय नोबेल गॅसेस होते ते नोबेल गॅसेस बसवता आले. त्याच्यामध्ये कुठल्याही प्रकारचा त्याच्या टेबलला डिस्टर्ब करण्याची गरज त्याला पडली नाही. सो देर आर सम अगेन limitations. There are some also some faults are also going to be observed in Mendeleev's periodic table. So what are that faults? Let us discuss. That is demerits. So demerits of Mendeleev's classification. First demerit is that Mendeleev does not properly place the hydrogen in his periodic table. That is hydrogen not properly placed by Mendeleev in his periodic table. What are the reason behind it? Because that hydrogen is going to be resembling chemical properties along with the alkali group also and along with the that is halogen group also. Means whatever the hydrogen have able to donate the one electron which is similar property to the sodium potassium, that is alkali group, that is metal group, and also it have a similar chemical properties comparable to the chlorine, fluorine, bromine, that halogen group. Therefore, there is somewhat confusion. Where does the hydrogen get placed? And this is the one of the most important demerit of the Mendeleev's classification. Okay. What was second? Already we have to discuss it in the merit that though he does not predict about the noble gases, it's okay. But conveniently he placed after discovery that is important demerit. Mendeleev does not predict about noble gases. नोबेल गॅसेस विषयी त्याने कुठल्याही प्रकारचं प्रेडिक्शन मांडलं नाही. तिसरं फॉर हिज कन्व्हिनियन्सी मेंडेलीव मिसप्लेस सम एलिमेंट्स. मेंडेलीवने काही जे एलिमेंट्स आहेत ते मिसप्लेस केले. सम एलिमेंट्स आर नॉट गोइंग टू बी फॉलोइंग his criteria that according to the ascending order of the atomic masses. म्हणजे atomic masses ascending order काही एलिमेंट जे होते ते फॉलो करणारे नव्हते. such as a cobalt, that is cobalt having atomic mass 58.90 and nickel having atomic mass 58.71. For his conveniency, Nichols is going to be misplaces cobalt and nickel. In actual arrangement, if I am going to make the ascending order of the atomic masses at that time, nickel have priority in the arrangement. But for his conveniency, cobalt placed at a prior than the nickel by the Mendeleev. This is the important drawback or demerit of the Mendeleev's classification. Means at some places for his conveniency he misplaced the elements or which are going to be destructing to his criteria. So, okay, for his conveniency Mendeleev misplaces or miss priority of elements which destructed his criteria. So, okay, for example, cobalt and nickel. Means whenever we are going to arrange the elements according to the increasing order of their atomic masses, at that time nickel have priority first, then cobalt. But in actual Mendeleev's periodic table, the cobalt placed first and after all the nickel, which is going to be destructing his criteria. That's okay. So whatever the fourth disorder or demerit, that is Mendeleev stated about the periodicity, but it does not explain about the cause of periodicity. म्हणजे या मूलद्रव्यांचं जे काही आवर्तन होत आहे मूलद्रव्यांचे जे केमिकल आणि फिजिकल प्रॉपर्टीचं रिपिटेशन होत आहे ते रिपिटेशन का होत आहे याबद्दल मेंडेलिव्हने कुठल्याच प्रकारचं कॉन्क्युअर असं स्टेटमेंट केलं नाही किंवा त्याला सपोर्टिव्ह असं रिझन तो देऊ शकला नाही. दॅट इज Mendeleev fails to explain cause of periodicity. He fails to explain the periodicity. And whatever the fifth demerit, that is at that time the classification is going to be done on the basis of atomic masses. Therefore, the concept of isotopes are going to be later on discussed or later on developed. Up to that, the isotopes are going to be secure the distinct places in its periodic table. The isotopes जे होते त्या isotopesने आपल्या मेंडेलिव्हच्या पेरियडिक टेबलमध्ये वेगवेगळ्या जागा अक्वायर केल्या होत्या, परंतु त्या आयसोटोपच्या केमिकल प्रॉपर्टीज काय होत्या समान होत्या आणि त्यामुळे त्या ठिकाणी कुठल्या तरी थोड्याफार प्रमाणामध्ये लिमिटेशन्स त्याने त्या ठिकाणी ओढवून घेतल्या. दॅट इज आयसोटोप्स having similar chemical properties occupies distinct places due to different atomic masses. Okay. Now, the sixth most important limitation of the Mendeleev's is metals, non-metals, and metalloids are not properly segregated or separated in a Mendeleev's classification. Mendeleevच्या classification मध्ये metals, non-metals, and metalloids हे सगळे असे एकत्र मांडलेले होते. त्यांना असं स्पेसिफिक वेगळं करण्यात आलेलं नव्हतं. That is metals, non-metals, and metalloids not properly separated in its periodic table. त्याच्या periodic table मध्ये metal, non-metal and metalloid हे properly segregate केले. Some dissimilar elements are going to be placed together with each other, such as the manganese is placed with the halogen. That is seventh limitation. That is some dissimilar elements placed together, some dissimilar elements placed together, that is manganese, which is metal, that manganese placed with halogen. So these are nothing but the demerits. मग आपण या टॉपिक मध्ये काय काय पाहिलं तर मेंडेलीव कोण होता, who was the Mendeleev? Russian chemist, Russian scientist who was going to be tried to the third and first successful attempt to classify the elements. तिसरा आणि पहिला सक्सेसफुल अटेम्प्ट करणारा शास्त्रज्ञ आपण याच्याविषयी जाणून घेतलं. आपण त्याचा क्रायटेरिया जाणून घेतला. ही इज गोइंग टू युटिलाइज द कन्सेप्ट ऑफ atomic mass with the foundational property of the एलिमेंटची फाउंडेशनल प्रॉपर्टी atomic mass आहे असं गृहीत धरून atomic mass चा वापर करून त्यांनी क्लासिफिकेशन केलं. ही इज गोइंग टू बी क्लासिफाइड the elements, arrange the elements it's okay. At the time of arrangement, he also consider about the melting point, boiling point, density of the elements, as well as he also observed that most of the elements are going to be react with oxygen and hydrogen to form oxides and hydrides. There is a particular fixed pattern whenever the elements or atoms of the elements are going to be forming hydrides and oxides. By using that pattern, it is going to be arrange the element according to the increasing order of their atomic masses. त्यांच्या atomic masses increasing order ने त्याने ते elements काय केले मांडले आणि मांडल्यानंतर he got the repetition of the chemical and physical properties after a fixed interval of the time. एका विशिष्ट इंटरवल टाइम नंतर chemical and physical properties repetition त्याला आढळलं. That repetition he mentioned as a periodicity, and then by using that concept he is going to be constructed a law, a Kankya law, that is chemical and physical properties of the elements are the periodic function of the atomic masses. A Kankya rule is given by the Mendeleev. Mendeleev got success all the 63 elements arranged in his tabular form. त्या tabular form मध्ये त्याने सर्वच्या सर्व 63 एलिमेंट काय करून टाकले मांडून टाकले. त्यावेळेस जेवढे माहिती होते तेवढे सगळे एलिमेंट्स त्याने मांडले. त्यावेळेस माहित नसलेल्या एलिमेंट साठी त्याने रिकाम्या जागा सोडल्या. he leaves some blank spaces for those elements which are not discovered at that time. he not only leave the blank spaces, त्याने फक्त blank spaces सोडल्या नाहीत तर त्या blank spaces मध्ये येणारे जे काही एलिमेंट्स आहेत त्या एलिमेंट विषयी त्याने काही prediction मांडली. he predicted about their atomic mass, he predicted about their density, he predicted about the compound forming, that is the hydrides and oxide, whatever the hydride or oxide are going to be forming by that compound. Also he is going to be predict the nature of the compound formed by that element. म्हणजे ते एलिमेंट्स कोणत्या प्रकारचे कंपाऊंड कोणत्या प्रकारचे संयुग तयार करतील त्यांचा नेचर कसं असेल याच्याविषयी सुद्धा त्याने प्रेडिक्शन मांडलं. These predictions which is given by the Mendeleev is going to be clarified after the discovery of that element. He gave the rough name to the Eka boron, Eka aluminum and Eka silicon, which further is going to be after detection the name as a that is the gallium, scandium, gallium and germanium. These elements are going to be detected after all. Their predicted properties are near about same which is given by the Mendeleev. Though his attempt is 90% successful or 90% correct, he had also some limitations, and due to that limitations there was again some things are going to be get less in his classification, and due to that the next attempt is going to be done by the next scientist. That scientist we have to discuss in our next lecture. आपण येणाऱ्या लेक्चर मध्ये त्या पुढच्या शास्त्रज्ञाचा आणि त्याने केलेल्या प्रयत्नाचा डिस्कशन करणार आहोत. तर विद्यार्थी मित्रांनो, हे झालं मेंडेलिव्हच्या क्लासिफिकेशनच्या बाबतीमध्ये. मी वारंवार प्रत्येक व्हिडिओच्या शेवटी तुम्हाला विनंती करतोय की घरी थांबा, स्वतःची काळजी घ्या, कारण की आता आपण क्रिटिकल स्टेजमध्ये आहोत. कदाचित येणारा काळ हा आपल्यासाठी, आपल्या राज्यासाठी, आपल्या देशासाठी हा कठीण काळ असणार आहे. कारण आता कोरोना पेशंटची संख्या सातत्याने वाढत जाईल असा एक निष्कर्ष वर्ल्ड हेल्थ ऑर्गनायझेशनकडून सुद्धा आहे, ICMR कडून सुद्धा आहे. आणि म्हणून आपण आपल्या परीनं स्वतःला घरात ठेवणं, स्वतःची काळजी घेणं, स्वतःची इम्युन सिस्टीम वाढवणं याकडे जर आपण लक्ष दिलं, आपल्या स्वतःच्या कामांमध्ये आपण आपल्या चार भिंतीच्या आत जर गुंतवून घेतलं तर ते आपल्यासाठी आणि आपल्या येणाऱ्या भविष्यासाठी अतिशय योग्य ठरेल. तर माझी प्रत्येकाला विनंती आहे की प्रत्येकाने घरात थांबा, प्रशासनाला, डॉक्टरांना आणि आपल्यासाठी झटत असणाऱ्या प्रत्येक घटकाला आपण घरात थांबून सपोर्ट करा, हीच कळकळीची विनंती. सो स्टुडंट्स, मी माझ्या विद्यार्थ्यांना विनंती करतो की तुम्ही घराबाहेर जाऊ नका, तुमच्या घरच्यांना जाऊ देऊ नका, आणि जे तुमच्यासाठी चाललं आहे प्रयत्न तर त्याचा चांगल्या पद्धतीने उपयोग करून घ्या. स्वतःच्या नोट्स प्रिपेअर करा. प्रत्येक टॉपिकमधनं कोणते प्रश्न तयार होत असतील तर ते मला कमेंट बॉक्समध्ये टाका. तुम्हाला काय अडचणी असतील त्यासुद्धा मला कमेंट बॉक्समध्ये पाठवा. मी तुमच्या अडचणीसुद्धा सोडवण्याचा प्रयत्न करेन. सो थँक्यू. व्हेरी मच फॉर वॉचिंग द व्हिडिओज. जास्तीत जास्त लाईक करा, जास्तीत जास्त शेअर करा, आपल्या जास्तीत जास्त मित्रमैत्रिणींपर्यंत पोहोचवा, जेणेकरून त्यांनाही याच्या गोष्टीचा लाभ मिळेल. धन्यवाद.